when we last left our hero Laocoon, he was being wrapped up by snakes, and it was terrible. Let's find out what happens next. Ille simul manibus tendit de velere nodus perfusus sanie vitas atroque veneno. That man, Laocoon, at once, or like at the same time, see another simul here. It means he's at once doing this and this. At once strives to unravel with his hands the knots of the snake's coils, soaked as to his priestly fillets. That's a like headband that priests would wear. It's like the mark of your priesthood. It is also an accusative of respect with this perfect passive participle. Soaked as to his fillets with gore and with black venom. Clamores simul horrendo sad sidera tolit. And at the same time raises shouts, horrible shouts to the stars. What kind of shouts, you ask? Well, qualis mugitus fugit cum saucius aram taurus et incer tex cusit cervice securum. The sort of lowing. Mugitus is a cow noise. You might recognize it from such English words as moo. The sort of lowing, and then you have to imagine some kind of verb to be. It was the kind of lowing when, like just as, when a wounded bull flees the altar and shakes out the unsure double axe from his neck. Securim is a weird accusative of the word secus, which is a double-headed axe that is used for sacrifice. Why is it unsure? Because the guy who was wielding it didn't do a very good job. You're supposed to kill the bull in one swat, and he fumbled it, I guess. So the axe is unsure. Didn't kill the bull, and just stuck in his neck, and the bull shakes it out, and obviously makes quite a tremendous mugitus. Art gemini lapsus de lubrad summa dracones. I told you they were dragons. E fugiunt saivaeque petunt tritonidis archem. And the twin dragons, snakes if you like, by means of a slipping, which is how snakes move, escaped to the highest temples, saivaeque petunt, and seek the citadel of the fierce daughter of Triton. Sub pedibusque dei clipeique sub orbe teguntur. And underneath the feet of the goddess, and under the orb of her shield, they hide. So who is the daughter of Triton? That is Ariel, obviously. Haven't you ever seen a Disney movie? No. Here it is Athena. Athena, I guess. Okay. Tum vero treme facta novus per pectora cunctis insinuat pavor. Then, in truth, a new pavor, a new pall. This is like a paleness of fear, a new fear insinuates, like worms its way in. This is a very snaky word right here. So creeps in through the trembling breasts of all. That's a dative of the possessor there. So everyone's trembling breasts. A new fear comes in. Et scalus expendisse merentem la coonta ferunt. And they say, some people, unnamed people, say that infinitive, so verb of saying plus infinitive plus accusative subject. Okay? and accusative direct object. And they say that Laocoon deserving, he's doing it and he deserves it, has paid or was paying the price for his crime, was expending his crime, paying for his crime. Sacrum qui cuspide robor lacerit. Laocoon, who injured the sacred oak with his spear. This is lido, lidere, lyci. So this is perfect subjunctive. Why is it subjunctive? Because we're in a subordinate clause, which is subordinate to indirect statement. There's our subject accusative, so it has to be subjunctive. Why is it perfect? Because it's time before. They say that Laocoon was paying for his crime. Laocoon who injured the sacred oak. What's the sacred oak? It's the horse. Remember when he threw the spear into it? Apparently they're now assuming that Athena didn't like it when he did that, and now this is his crime. This is his recompense. This is his punishment. Et tergo scelerat in torserit hostam, and threw a sinful spear in its back, dative with a compound verb. Ducendad sede simulacro randaque divi numina conclamant. They shout that, another indirect statement here, that the simulacrum, the statue, stucendum, pretend that this says ducendum, essay. See it? Indirect statement there. They shout that the simulacrum, the statue, must be led to the seats. To the seats. So sedes is a tough one there. It just means the dwelling place. But here it's like the center of the city. Orandaque divi numina. And they shout that the divinity, it's plural there, but plural for singular, I guess, the divinity of the goddess, oranda, and this is also, pretend it's that, must be beseeched, must be prayed to, like, say, we're sorry that guy threw a spear into your horse, we didn't mean it. Dividimus muros et moenia pandimus urbis. We divide the ramparts. It's easier to say ramparts because that word also means walls, so you don't want to say walls and walls. We divide the ramparts. Muros are also like the outer walls, and the moenia are like the inner walls of the city. These are like fortifications, and this is like the regular walls that you would have around a city. We divide the ramparts, and we split open. We open, I guess, the walls of the city to bring in the horsey. Bad idea.